what is the Knicks record right now? Because last time I checked, they don't look too good, man. Let's go ahead and check it. NBA standings. Man. 26 and 18, 3 and 7 in their last 10. They are still in the 3 seed. Celtics have overtaken them while the Pistons hold the number 1 seed. Raptors at 4, Sixers at 5, Cavs at 6, Magic at 7. Heat holding on to 8th right now. Those Knicks don't look too good. And I talked about how Karl Anthony Towns just doesn't fit. He's like the elephant in the room. He's the sore thumb. He's the wet spot on the on the bed. He's the blotch on the carpet. He just doesn't fit. If you're trying to have a team of gritty guys that can be able to grind things out, that motherfucker doesn't fit the mold. So what do? You got to trade him. You got to see what offers are out there so you can be able to get up out of that contract. But here's the biggest problem that the Knicks have. Even if you do that, right? Even if you go ahead and you trade Karl Anthony Towns, free up that spot, you go get yourself another big. Maybe it's a big rim running big, and now you have 2 of them with him, that person and Mitchell Robinson. Or you go get yourself another stretch 4, stretch 5 guy. Or you play small ball, whatever you do, right? That's not the problem. I can tell you what the problem is. The problem is Mike Brown. I remember when the Knicks hired Mike Brown after getting rid of Tom Thibodeau, which I believe that was the right move to make. But when they hired Mike Brown, I said, you went from Tom Thibodeau to Mike Brown, and you think that that's a good transition? That's a good lateral move? Mike Brown has never been a coach to be able to be really, really good with the X and O's. His offenses are very, very, very vanilla. But you know the biggest thing about Mike Brown is that his teams tend to not win the big games. Why is that? Because he has a little bit of Doc Rivers syndrome. Is that when the games get tight and they're more important and there's more on the line, Mike Brown turns into Mr. Potato Head and he just sits there clueless. You're never going to win with a Mike Brown. You're never going to win with a Karl Anthony Towns. And when you put 2 of those factors on the same team, it's a recipe for disaster. Now, I'm not even trying to be mean. I want to see the Knicks do well. I picked the Knicks to be in the NBA Finals this year. I still have confidence and faith that they can be able to turn it around somehow, figure it out. The problem that I'm having is that you have Mike Brown as your head coach. That's a concern, bruh. If anybody doesn't realize that they don't realize what the slide is about, losers of 7 of your last 10. It's Mike Brown. It's that vanilla-ass offense. It's the fact that it was DOA hiring a guy like Mike Brown. And I understand that Knicks fans are always going to be supportive of whoever they bring in. They're always going to be like, yeah, we're going to rock with them, go Knicks, blah, blah. But sometimes you really got to question shit like, why the fuck did we hire him? He was in Sacramento, didn't do too bad, and Then they realize, yo, we got to get up out of him. Like, we got Doug Christie. We'd rather go with Doug Christie. See how that's working out over here. But for them to even make that decision, say we'd rather go with the unproven guy than the guy that has a track record of having multiple 60-plus win seasons, almost getting to the NBA Finals. Yeah, we'd rather take the rookie guy over him. And what did the Knicks do? We'll take him.
Dummy, yeah. Dummy, yeah.
Come on now. You gotta do better. People have to do better in regards to assessing and vetting what you actually need to be a winning franchise going forward. You see the Pistons, who they got as a coach? That's a dog. I never looked at Mike Brown as a dog because he's not. It's a nice guy. But is he a guy that can be able to have the respect and the attention of a bunch of veterans that are trying to figure out and try to get to an NBA Finals? I don't think so. So the Knicks have they have a myriad of issues. Can Jalen Brunson stay healthy? We don't know. Can Josh Hart stay healthy? Can he get back into rhythm? We don't know. Can Bridges be able to crack through that ceiling to be able to be a guy like a Chris Middleton, making clutch shots in the playoffs and making your stars being able to play the back a little bit? You don't know. Will Karl Anthony Towns ever grow a set? Don't know. Will Mitchell Robinson ever be healthy for one full season? We don't know. Too many question marks, and then you have Mr. Potato Head on the sidelines doing whatever the hell he's doing, not really understanding what the hell to do, not having bad rotations, vanilla offense, vanilla press conferences. It's not good. It's not good. Moving on.